following is intended only for mature audiences.
Open your ears and lube up your butthole. It's time for the What Do We Call It podcast. Now, here's your host. It's Jmann. Welcome to the What Do We Call It podcast. I'm Jmann.
Hi.
And I'm Lindsay.
And I had her made to do another one because I'm like, wait, you're going to be laid up and dealing with a baby for like the next 18 months. So
True.
I need a lady to be a part of this. When you came down the stairs, I told you that I had a newer cat.
Yep.
So she has been here since July, mid-July last year. We got her from a friend of
The Beast.
Okay.
And these people have a female cat that they don't fix, and she gets out and she gets knocked up, and she had like 2 or 3 litters in the last year and a half. And we went there to look at the cats, and there was one that I was like, oh, this gray and white one.
Okay.
Seems cute. But I was looking at another one that was like part tabby, because I like tabby cats. Mm-hmm. I was going to get another boy. So I'm like, okay, I think we're going to get this one. How old are they? And she's like, oh, they're 8 or 9 weeks. I'm like, okay, in a few weeks, I'm going to message you, and then I'll check and see where things at. So I get her when she's like 3 months old.
Okay.
About the time she's weaned off of mother's milk. And then I tell the kids, we're going to go pick out a kitty. And the one that we got is the one that my 12-year-old really wanted. And we bring her home, and everybody's gushing over this cute little ball of fuzz. And they're like, Dad, what are we going to name her? I'm like, Sweet D. And they're like, what? I'm like, Deandra. They're like, why? I'm like, because every time she's bad, I'm going to go, D, you goddamn bitch. And people that watch It's Always Sunny get the reference, and that's why I have a cat named Deandra.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm so sorry. Am I cut out of this podcast?
You better get on that. It's on Hulu. Watch all fucking... There's not as many episodes as the number of seasons would suggest, but I think they're about to start season like 15 or 16.
Jesus.
Some have 10, some have
quite the
8, some have
commitment.
13 episodes. It's a half an hour sitcom.
Okay.
And wait until after the baby's born.
When I have all the time on my hands?
Yeah, and preferably 2 or 3 weeks after you heal if you end up having a C-section.
I hope not.
You don't want to pop a stitch. Vaginal birth. Fingers crossed. So the cat's adorable, and here's the problem. I've never had a cat that wasn't already pre-neutered or spayed. This also is only the second female cat I've ever had. So she's cuddly, she's rambunctious, she tries to climb shit, clipping her nails the first few times. She's like, meow, 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 meow. Like, fucking calm down. Nobody's cutting your toes off, you goofy bitch. And so over time, I've been so busy because my life is chaos between the ongoing divorce and dealing with
The Beast.
Right.
and having 2 teenage girls.
Yeah, it's busy.
Fuck my life. And so I didn't get her spayed for like the longest time.
Okay.
So they're like, you should try to get her spayed before she starts going into her heat cycles.
That makes sense.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
I did not.
The sound doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so there was one instance where I was outside, and there's a neighbor girl a block and a half down, and they have another cat, just like the lady that gave me mine. Their cat just goes and fucks and poops out litters of kittens.
How does this happen?
Because these people don't fix their cats, and then they get out and other cats that aren't fixed. They're like, hey, you, yeah? Meow, 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 and then they fuck. And then, you know, however long it takes to have a litter of kittens, the cat poops out a bunch of kittens. I mean, my cat's litter, holy Christ, there were like 5 or 6 of them, and one of them looked retarded. I'm not even going to... It was the runt of the litter. It looked like it had Down syndrome.
Oh, my goodness.
It had the runny shits all the time. It's already died.
Oh, that's so sad.
It died like, I think, a month and a half after I got her. Because I was like, maybe I'll take one of the others. I'll get her a sister sibling. And then I'm like, well, how's Sid doing? They named it Sid because it had a bunch of stomach acid problems. And they don't think it had a colon. I don't know. It just...
That sounds like a terrible life.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole time the cat's probably meowing, but it's in pain. So if you could translate, it's like, kill me! I'm in constant pain! Why won't you just put me in a sack and drop me in a river?
Oh, that poor cat.
And so I bring this fucking street cat that from the other girl's house, And I'm like, I'm going to name him Max. And they said I could keep him if I wanted. So I brought him in the house. Right? And he's walking around, and he's answering to his name, and he's being a good boy. He might have pissed in a potted plant outside before I brought him in, but that didn't bother me. So then as he's in here, she's walking around, and I'm watching them. And I had this basket of clothing, and I had some plastic that I pulled off of something that I just didn't clean up. And then I noticed there was pee on it. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know if it was her. I don't know if it was him. And then I'm like, okay, Max, you have to go outside now. Bye. Maybe I'll see you again, maybe not. He disappeared.
Okay.
Shortly thereafter. Somebody either took him home or an eagle got him. I don't know.
Oh, that's not very...
So she got piss on the bottom of my DVD rack in the process. And I'm like, fuck.
Gross.
Yeah, that was not a fun thing to have to clean up. But I'm cutting...
Cat pee is disgusting.
I have carpet remnants down here. And I'm cutting out the square that had the Pepe on it. And throwing it away and cleaning the floor. And I'm like, okay, well, I should get her fixed. That was, I don't know when. August? No, that was October.
Okay.
Like October. I didn't get her fixed until like April 1st of this year. Because I've been busy.
Yeah, that's quite the delay there.
And she pissed in an empty box up in the kitchen one time. I don't know why. There was a box that was open with some clothes the kids outgrew that I was just going to get rid of.
Is that a trait of unfixed cats? Is they piss everywhere?
If they're in heat and they want to spray pheromones.
Gross.
And when they're kittens, the pee doesn't stink as bad. But still, now she became a basement cat because I'm like, I had to clean a section of my living room carpet where the pee in the box soaked through because I didn't know she was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Lovely.
Which brings me to this day, I don't know, maybe 5-6 weeks ago now. I'm downstairs, and it smelled funny down here for a few days. But I figured I just need to clean the cat box. And I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't really smell it. And then she had this little fucking fabric tent that I got for $5 at Chuck and Don's. No, Five Below. And she's in the tent, and the girls are playing with her. And my 12-year-old's like closing the tent and rocking her in it. She liked to be rocked in the tent.
Oh,
like
okay.
off the ground. It's weird. So all of a sudden she jumps out, and my 14-year-old's like, I'm wet. I'm like, uh-oh. And I smelled her. I'm like, piss! Just like all I could utter was one word. Just piss!
Oh.
And then she had been peeing in the tent for 2 days.
Ooh.
After being in heat.
Oh, Lord.
And then she runs away because I'm angry, and she goes and lays on the carpet by my workout stuff. So that front room used to have a big section of carpet remnant, and there used to be more carpet by my workout shit. I was not happy at all the work I had to do.
No, that sounds like a lot of piss.
It wasn't that much piss, but any piss is too much piss.
Yeah, it's gross. It smells. I'd rather clean up a turd all day long more than piss.
Yeah. Yeah, because the pheromones in the urine fucking stick around. That's why I had to throw the fucking carpet. I could have cut the carpet remnant in half, but just to be safe, I was just like, this is gone. So I'm fit to be tied, because I told the girls after the incident in the living room, I'm like, if she pisses again, she's fucking gone, dude. I'm not going to put up with a cat that pisses. And this is where the story takes a turn.
I was going to say words.
I told them I'm getting rid of the cat. What are you going to do? I'm like, she's going to the Humane Society. I'm going to surrender her. And they were upset, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, I had put up with like 3 heat cycles of her down here. Middle of the night. My other cat's a boy, but he's fixed and he's 17 and he's deaf. So she would
He had
go.
no interest.
She would point her pussy at him, and he'd just like sit there with this glazed look over his cataract-stricken eyes. Yeah, it's like a fucking, basically like an 18-year-old girl showing her hoo-ha to somebody's 88-year-old grandfather's like, I don't know what to do with that. You think this thing still works? It fucking doesn't. Take a smell of it. You're not going to want it anywhere near you. And she a few times like literally backed it up at him.
Wow.
It looked like he was hanging over her, but no, she like backed it up.
Oh, she's getting right
She
up
was
in
like,
there.
give me that dick! Yeah, and he looks at her, he steps over her and walks away and looks at her like, what the fuck is your problem? And I'm like, D, you awkwardly horny bitch.
Yeah. Very
Knock
much
it off. So back to this. So I put her in the kennel, and I put her in the car. And I'm very sad. And I drive her to the Humane Society, who I called, and I said, I have to get rid of her today.
Aww.
I can't keep putting up with piss. She needs to be fixed. Maybe you guys will handle that, and she'll get a home. and they won't have to deal with this. But I'm too nervous that she's going to smell an old spot, and I'm going to have my house become a cat piss factory.
That's fair.
And I don't want to have to burn it to the ground. That's the best way to get rid of the smell is arson.
Yeah, I mean, piss, like I said, it smells so bad.
It does. So I get to the Humane Society, and there's people there. They're all happy looking at the animals they're adopting. And here's me with a kitten in a kennel, just with my head in my hands, just like, why couldn't you just not pee on stuff? I wanted to love you forever. Why did you do this? And I'm mopey, and some obvious lesbian walks me to the back section of the Humane Society, and she's asking me questions about her, and I'm answering them. Then, I pay a $59 fee, and then she's not mine anymore.
Oh.
I apologize to her. I'm crying.
Aww.
I felt so terrible.
Yeah, you love the cat. She just loves to piss. That's fair.
Well, I don't think she loves to piss as much as she just wants somebody to do something to her little kitty Nunu. And it's I even was like, how do you relieve this until you can get them fixed? And somebody online is like, you dip a Q-tip in Vaseline. I'm like, I'm not fucking my cat with a Q-tip.
Oh.
Why is this on Reddit? Oh my God. Some dude was legitimately like, you just rub their pussy lips with a lubed up Q-tip, and as long as you don't get any cotton stuck up there, I'm like, I'm not going to deal with the...
That's disgusting.
Well, first off, I don't want to masturbate my cat.
That's fair.
And I don't want any Q-tip cotton to get stuck in her cunt, and then I have to go to the vet and be like, okay, this is going to sound really weird, but she was in heat, and some guy on the internet told me I had to fucking stimulate her pussy with a Q-tip, but he said to make sure I lubed it. So I lubed it, but maybe not enough, or maybe these are just the bad Q-tips because they're the Equate brand, but I think that they're better than actual Q-tip brand. But that's neither here nor there. I need you to fish a hunk of cotton out of my cat's cooch.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very fun conversation.
No. That was Saturday morning at I think 2 o'clock I got rid of her.
Okay.
And then I drove home mopey, and I couldn't really eat, and I slept like shit, and I just kept saying to the kids and my lady friend, I'm like, I think I made a mistake.
Yeah.
And my gal was like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I probably acted too abruptly, and now there's nothing we can do. She's like, well, we'll just wait until they fix her, and then we'll try to adopt her right away. And I'm looking at the research on can you get your pet back from the Humane Society online, and there's mixed bag answers. So
probably depends.
Yeah.
On factors.
I wasn't a shitty person. I came in and they could see I genuinely cared for this animal. So then we devised this plan. I'm like, okay, we're going to go there right when they open. And I'm going to beg for the cat back. And what's the worst case scenario? They say no, and then she goes to a loving home? Well, that's on me.
Right.
Now, one thing I want to backtrack to is Saturday afternoon after I surrendered her, I start getting angry text messages from
The Beast.
Not about the cat.
About the cat.
About the cat?
Because my daughter let her know I got rid of the cat.
Oh.
Why didn't you just give it to me or give it back to the lady who you got it from? She said she'd take her if there were issues. How could you fucking do this? Your daughter's heartbroken, you piece of shit. She's like, what did you really do with that fucking cat? If you did anything to that cat, I'll fucking cut your balls off. I'm paraphrasing. She literally accused me of murdering the cat and then threatened me with possible violence if she found out that I did that. And I'm just like, I am so grief-stricken, and you know I love animals more than people, you cunt. Go the fuck away. How dare you come at me like this? And then there's an awkward pause of silence, and then, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Like, she apologized. I'm like, you better fucking apologize. I couldn't imagine if somebody's crying about having to give up their pet, and you're like, did you fucking murder the pet?
Yeah, exactly.
If I murdered the pet, I wouldn't be crying. I'd be outside playing with fucking firecrackers and snickering under my breath about where I buried the body.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And she should probably just stay out of it, too.
I get that she's looking out for her daughter, but she's like, now I'm going to have to go fucking adopt a cat back, and I can't afford that right now. And I'm like, you're not getting the cat.
No.
It's not going to go to your shitty house where you're going to let her be an outside cat, and she'll eat mouse poison like your other girl cat did out of the neighbor's garage, we assume.
That's great parenting.
Or Buddy, the gray cat that used to be here that would meow, and I'd yell, Buddy, shut the fuck up during the show, and he'd do that. And I gave him back to her, and she let him be a partial outside cat, and then he started having problems, like getting scratches. I'm like, you don't clip his nails, you don't fucking take care of him. He gets a gouge by his ear from fighting with your other cat over a dead mouse or something, and you don't clip her fucking nails. And you're sitting here accusing me of being a bad pet owner? Eat a fucking Ford Ranger bed-sized load of dicks. So we go to the Humane Society. And I'm in the car with my daughters, and we have the kennel with us, and my girlfriend's riding shotgun, and we go in there, and I explain the situation. Like, let me go talk to the director lady that's here. And she comes out, and I just give her this sob story. I could have been like, I need my cat back. Instead, I fucking trauma dumped on her and was crying.
Oh, boy. I would have loved to see this.
And she's like, do you want your cat back? Is that what you're asking me? I'm like, yes, please. I'm like wiping tears, and I feel like a bitch, and I'm crying over this fucking animal that if I never got it, I wouldn't have these problems, and I'd still have warm carpet in the front of my basement that I could do karate kicks on instead of the cold floor where sometimes there's grains of litter that I step on and get pissed. They go and get her and put her in the kennel, and they bring her to that back area again to reunite us. And she's in with this super puffy blanket, and she's just looking at me like, I'm sorry.
Aww.
Like, I get the cats can't talk, but there was this expression on her face like, please don't make me stay here. They shaved my belly. They shaved her belly. She was going to get shipped to the facility where they neuter her like the next day.
Sure.
And she was all pre-prepped.
Okay. So she hadn't been fixed yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 weeks after that, we got her fixed.
That was a good decision.
Yeah, it was, because she doesn't fucking go into heat, and she hasn't pissed on anything
Excellent.
yet. So I'm hoping that fixed it. Now, there's some people that were making me nervous, like, once they piss, they're always going to piss. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Lie to me. Lie to me right now so I don't feel stupid, asshole.
I don't know enough about cats to know if that's true or not.
Some do and some don't. It's kind of a coin flip.
So how long ago was she fixed?
April 1st.
So about a
month.
Okay.
And dude, they're like, she's going to come home and you're going to have to watch her and maintain. You're going to have to put a cone on her. I couldn't take her home unless she had the cone.
Okay.
And I wasn't even the one that drove her to get fixed. The girlfriend had to do it because I had to work and she had PTO. So she was nice enough to do that. Thank you. And unfortunately, while she was trying to go back to the Humane Society to pick her up, she got a fucking hands-free violation.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be kind of a dick here. Why you would have your phone in your hand looking at directions while driving instead of pulling over, examining the directions, knowing you're in the vicinity anyway.
That's true.
And then fucking navigating.
Can't you just like turn the sound up and Siri or Google will tell you how to go?
I don't know. It's probably,
Okay.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying it anyway. She listens to everything I put out.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be like, oh, thanks for talking about me. So she comes home, the cat, and she's supposed to be, watched, and she's going to be really docile from coming out of the fucking anesthesia. And like, she used the litter box. That's fine. I never had to put the cone on her.
Really?
And the day after surgery, she was trying to climb shit. I'm like, fucking stop. You're going to pop a stitch.
No kidding.
I can't just super glue your stomach. It's a tiny incision. It's way
It's very
smaller.
little. Mm-hmm.
The last cat I saw that got fixed was a female that got spayed. And it looked like they just stem to stern and folded it over and just like stapled that shit. It looked so not well done. It basically looked like you took this cat to somebody that had a family member that was a vet. And they've watched a few of these. Or maybe a YouTube video.
I was going to say YouTube video.
And they just like, I probably can figure this out.
Yeah.
I look like a serial killer. I'm the type of person that if women see me walking on the sidewalk, they will put distance between us because they probably get that he's a killer or he's going to kidnap me or put things in
Does
me
that
against
really
my
happen?
will all the fucking time.
Really?
People will cross the fucking street. And I get a little offended, but at times when like adults, like grown men do it, I'm like, yeah, that's right, bitch. It's a fucking ego
I guess
boost.
I've known you for too long. I guess that doesn't come to mind.
Well, if I'm not joking, I'm not smiling.
Well, a lot of people aren't smiling these days.
And I have resting asshole face. And I have this naturally
You
furrowed
kinda do.
brow. And my haircut. And I do work out. I'm not a huge guy.
No, you're not.
But I'm apparently physically imposing enough that other adults will like, I'm going to cross the street. Or some lady that I see all the time on my lunchtime walks will stop with her dog and like use the clicker like she's training.
Yeah.
I know what she's really doing. She's letting me pass by. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. You're fine. Be a good boy. And I'm like, she's talking to the dog, but she's really saying it to me. She's probably just like, just keep walking. Don't ask me how I am. Don't say anything. I don't want your coming me.
Well, if she saw you enough times, you'd think you're harmless.
You would, but apparently familiarity is not a concept that people still fucking live by. You know, like the old Sesame Street song, "Who are the people in your neighborhood?" Well, I'm the guy that's always walking the streets of your fucking small association area weekdays most times between 11 and 12:30. I'm basically your free fucking neighborhood watch. So I'm like, morning. I'll say it really just out of the blue.
Yeah.
And she's like, hi. You know. But inside, she's like, no. She's already got her phone in her pocket where I can't see it. She's dialed 9 and 1 and about to hit 1 and send. Or maybe she's just got like a panic button. I think some people, if you tap your phone the right way.
Yeah, there is certain ways you can tap the Apple phone anyway. I still don't quite understand it.
I don't know. So me, who looks like I could probably be incarcerated anywhere, and when I'd walk in, they'd be like, I don't know about this white boy. Hey, white boy, what you in for? Ask your mom. She's still fucking healing. And then I get stabbed to death in the shower.
Oh, that doesn't sound
for
good.
having a smart mouth. Mm-hmm. And because those people, you know what people I'm talking about, they don't fight fair. It's never one-on-one.
I hope you don't ever end up there.
Me too. Because I'm going to murder someone right when I get there.
Ooh.
That's what you do. If you go to jail, don't even beat the shit out of somebody. Poke them in the
them?
eyes and just try to snap their fucking neck.
Whew. That sounds brutal.
Yeah, well, do you want to get raped?
No.
Me neither. Is Johnny Blumpkin going to have to choke a bitch? Most likely.
Well, the cat's here.
The cat's here.
And she hasn't pissed.
She hasn't pissed. And she's not walking around pointing, I hate to say that I observe this, a moist feline vagina at me at all times. You pet her on the back, and she arches and she starts doing this back and forth fucking hip jiggle. And it's like, this makes me feel dirty inside.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. No,
It's
thank
not
you.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost worse than a dog that humps. Because the dog that humps, you can go, knock it off.
I have one of those dogs.
Yeah. But instead, it's not a dog that's humping. It's a cat that's propositioning you. It's presenting like, stick it in. What is your problem? My biological clock is ticking like a fucking metronome, and I need some sort of penis in me. I don't even care if it hurts. I just need to not feel this infernal tingle inside of me that's begging me to make more of me.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You have a very exciting life.
I wish I didn't. I really wish I did. I asked one of my coworkers the other day, I'm like, how was your weekend? He's like, yeah, it was nice and relaxing. I'm like, I would fucking kill for relaxing. What is that like? He's like, oh, yeah, I suppose, huh? With the kids and the divorce thing and the... Yeah. I'm like, yeah, fuck my life.
That's fair.
Did you just sit around and do nothing? He's like, pretty much. I'm like, go to hell. Go right to hell. And you're going to poop out a baby soon.
I am. Yes. It's going to be lovely.
And hopefully the dog doesn't try to eat the baby or hump it.
I hope not either. The dog only likes to hump his brother. So it's
two boys?
Yeah. It's a dominance thing.
No, I get the dynamic of it. But I'm just curious. The receiving dog, how much fight does he put up?
Not too much.
He kind of likes it.
He kind of likes it.
That's...
And if you met him and saw his bow tie collar, you'd be like, oh, okay.
Is your dog that takes the dog dick from his brother, which that's a whole level of fucked up fucking canine incest porn. You probably, in my mind now, that dog sounds like Jack from Will and Grace.
That's another show I never watched.
God damn it.
I know.
Flamboyantly gay.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he might be, but he's kind of an asshole, too. So sometimes he deserves it.
He's a bitch.
He is a little bitch.
Kind of a bitch. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee and my brother's milk bone in my ass. They're not actually legitimately...
No.
You don't know.
Well, he's not excited. So he's not.
How do you know?
Because I would notice.
You would notice?
Have you ever seen a dog get a
Yeah,
boner?
I've seen the fucking lipstick come out.
It's disgusting.
But you don't know. Maybe...
Our old dog always did it when he got to go in the car, or if he saw me and it's been a while.
He got a boner. Just an uncontrollable, like a fucking 12-year-old boy in gym class. Like, oh no, not now. Oh God. Oh God, we're gonna get up in like a minute and play volleyball. Oh God, no, these fucking
like, Cody,
shorts.
let's go for a car ride. And then if I wanted to go
Boy,
through
oy,
like
oy, oy,
a drive-through or something, I'd be like, this is embarrassing. I can't go through the drive-through with you.
Why, do you think they saw the dog's dick?
Probably. How can you not? It's like a little alien finger.
Yeah, but how many people are looking at a dog's dick? Oh, hey, she's got a pet. Get a pup cup or whatever the fuck. You're like, oh, dude, this dog's got a big fucking boner right now. Come see this shit. Hang on, just move to the side for a second. They fucking snap a photo of your dog's dick, and suddenly it's put up against a TikTok video of, I don't know, a Night Ranger song or something.
I don't know. It's very apparent when it happens.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, boners in general are apparent when they happen. Especially if you wear sweatpants. I don't recommend it.
That is true.
I don't recommend it. But I'm old now and I don't have that problem. My dick doesn't just get hard at random like, fuck. Now it's just like, what's your problem? You used to love this. Is it the principle of diminished returns?
You're not that old. You're not even 50 yet.
You don't have a penis, so you don't know what it's like.
You're right, I don't.
It used to take just the wind blowing the right direction all of a sudden, and I'm just like, uh-oh. You gotta fucking cover it up. The bell's gonna ring and you're sitting in class thinking about boobs. You're like, oh shit, in 30 seconds I gotta stand up. So you either gotta put your hand in your pocket like you're grabbing your chapstick and you put it on, then you go to put it back and then you just kind of manipulate your dick to the side and hold it there, or you put a trapper keeper in front of you.
That sounds terrible.
It is. It is. If you think standing up and knowing that your nipples are hard or embarrassing, it's way worse as a guy in high school if you stand up and your dick's poking out of your pants. Because another guy would be like, hey, he's got a fucking boner. And you can be like, why are you looking? No amount of trying to make fun of them back takes the heat off the fact that you are just randomly and inexplicably full mass, just like painfully erect, and it's so awkward and you're turning red.
You know, and I don't think I ever noticed that in school, so I don't think
you weren't cool.
You guys didn't have anything to worry about.
I was worried about my studies. I didn't have time to think about dick. Interact with the show on Twitter at What Do We Call It? That is at What Do We Call It? You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/What Do We Call It Podcast Show. For the What Do We Call It Podcast, I'm Jmann.
And I'm Lindsay.
And that's the end.